Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for Monday, January 9th, if you're watching in real time. But it can be also for whenever you stumble upon it, it's a timeless reading. So I'm using the Wandering Star Tarot. It was Gregory Scott that gave me the idea to buy this, and he has a version in German. I was like, oh, I should have got the German one. But not that I would know what to do with it. I speak a little German, but not a lot. I was born in Germany. It was my first language, but I came over here too early to like really let it sink in. Because nobody would speak German to me. Anyway, back to the reading. Enough about me. Let's see what's going on. Actually, I'm part of this collective. I get excited too to know what's going on in the day. And so many of them are spot on for the day, and sometimes it happens a little later or like, oh yeah, I already had that energy. So you may find that. You said, oh yeah, that happened to me the other day already. Sometimes that happens. Alright, let's see what's going on for January 9th or whenever you're watching. I'm just going to take off the top. That's my usual way. And by the way, I edged these. It took me a long time to get it to look halfway decent. And I don't recommend coloring cards that are like matte and soft. It gets messy. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. Nice. And I like these cards because they have the little definitions. Highs, lows, conflict, tension. And the Knights are action oriented, could represent a person or just action. And Swords is air or mental activity. So it could be, sometimes I see the Knight of Swords as some kind of, the Page of Swords is more of the epiphany or the thoughts or the truth or explaining something. The Knight of Swords is more of, it feels a slightly bit forceful. It's a little bit of force. And then you have the tiger there. So tiger. I have a hidden tiger. Some of you may check your Chinese zodiac, and that, and speaking of Chinese zodiac, yes, that's coming up soon. I'll be doing that pretty soon. So for the Chinese New Year. So we have, snake, and snake's another zodiac sign, right? Yes. So we have the Ace of Wands. Now, aces definitely are about new beginnings, ideas, things just kind of like popping up, surfacing, just, let's do this. And especially in the Wands sector, this is saying career, beginnings, and travel. But I always see it as a phallic symbol, and since Wands is fire and passion, I see sometimes like enthusiasm, stimulation, sometimes, getting excited in that way. Let's see what else. Ooh, another snake. Okay, so definitely phallic, and definitely it could have to do with skin. It could have to do with the Kundalini rising, the ripple effect up your back. Well, it's more than just a simple ripple effect, but it can be. But it can be fast. But if you take your time and do some meditation, it's nice, slow, starting from the base of your spine up to the crown chakra, root to crown. The Wheel of Fortune, karma, destiny, and we have the 4 elements or the 4 fixed signs. Leo representing earth, Leo representing fire. Aquarius representing air, Taurus representing earth, and Scorpio representing water. And so I like the crystal. That's neat. Okay, so let's zoom on in and get a real message. So for the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. And I feel like this, usually when this comes out, it's like, yay, your fortune, good luck. Look, good luck here. Um, it could also be the karmic reward. Doesn't, just because it's karma doesn't mean it has to be something difficult. And I feel like full circle, something is coming towards you that you put some effort into, and now you're seeing the rewards of it. Also, anytime the wheel comes out, I always think of cycles, especially retrograde. So retrograde right now is kind of in a steady place where you can do some things that maybe, and it goes a little bit smoother because it's in a steady space. Soon it will get closer to going direct, and the closer it goes to getting direct, then things get wobbly again. Also, whenever you have a combination full moon in a retrograde cycle, I think you might be dealing with intense or stronger energies, and now the full moon is dissipating or disseminating and the pressures is kind of being relieved a little bit that you might be going through, if you felt the pressure at all. There is a Jupiter energy here, like expansion, growth, support, good. Jupiter's all about good luck, and some things that seemed really difficult or insurmountable now are just feeling more manageable. And your intuition is getting stronger, and your communication is clearer, and your wishes are granted, and things are just getting a little bit easier. Okay, so that's why it's always good to just hang in there on those difficult days, because like tomorrow is like a new day, and it could be a whole different story, right? The sun will come out tomorrow. So always, see that, like, see the next day, the next, like, or the next minute or the next hour, but at least the next day is going to be a better day, right? Try to see that for yourself. So it's like magical shifts here. It's like it could be a whole like big shift, like timeline shifts if you want it to be. It could be you manifesting things into your world because you put some effort into visualizing and attracting. It's showing every part of yourself, the light and the dark, and accepting that, and being more, just feeling that balance of the light and the dark, and not fearing the shadow. And during the shadow periods of your life, you learned a lot of good lessons. And we'll face, it's funny because in a retrograde we have shadow phases before and after, and a lot of times those are times where we really tap into some more difficult energies, but also really great lessons. So the Knight of Swords, I think, represents a person, or a situation that kind of shook you up. They're watching you, though. Somebody's watching you, maybe. And truth is illuminated. Okay, something is coming to the surface, and it doesn't seem as scary or as complicated as you once thought or they once thought. And then communication flows a little bit easier. Sometimes dealing with certain people does feel like a roller coaster of emotions, and even you may experience that, especially that full moon in Cancer yesterday was a very high peak emotion day for a lot in the collective. So, and when you're feeling those kinds of emotions, it kind of may give you a little bit of whiplash, but now you're kind of back in a steady place. But yet, I think, high emotions are still here, and now it's in the form of like excitement, sex appeal even, this is a new beginning, and you might be doing some things fun like traveling, driving around, because I feel with the wands, we have fire. Fire energy often is like Sagittarius energy, and then we have Sagittarius ruler, which is Jupiter. So this kind of feels like a new excitement. So you're getting into a new phase of prosperity, a lot of creativity coming through, and just new possibilities and fortune. Fortune is coming through. And see, you have the Wheel of Fortune. That's so funny, because this is open yourself to travel and see where these fortunate winds carry you, right? And you could start a new business, or even a new family, or lots of things. So those of you wanting to get pregnant, maybe this is a really good fertile day for you. So keep that in mind. Yeah, because we have the phallic energy here too, and the snake energy. And it could be a good time for shedding things and shedding the old you, shedding, like my daughter was cleaning out her closets, and like maybe it's a good time for cleaning out closets, and hug the clothes and see if it makes you feel excited, and if not, then it's time to part with it. There's like a method that you can go through to releasing your clothes to give to charity or whatever. And whenever you do something like that, give to charity, it gives you such a great energy, an aura around you that only aids and assists in your abundance, and you're attracting and manifesting the things that you want in your life. So try some stuff like that. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.